Hey guys, Dave here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a really simple way you can create effective chord progressions. This is going to be great if you're a beginner and you don't really know where to start when it comes to making chord progressions. Okay, so we are going to be working in the key of C today, and in the key of C we've got 7 chords. So let's take a look at these 7 chords. We've got C major, we've got D minor, we've got E minor, we've got F major, we've got G major, but we're going to play a G7 for the G major. We've got A minor, and we've got a nasty chord called B diminished, which is not used very often. Each of these chords will fit into one of 3 categories. So the first category is tonic chords. And tonic chords are chords that sound at home. They sound comfortable, they sound stable, and these are perfect chords to start and end our chord progression with. Our C, which is our first chord, our E minor, which is our third chord, which sometimes doesn't work as a tonic chord, and our 6th chord, which is A minor, are all tonic chords. Then in the second category, we have predominant chords, and these chords take you away from the tonic chords a little bit and create a bit more interest in your chord progression. So these chords would be the second chord, which is D minor, and the 4th chord, which is F. And the final category of chords is the dominant chords. And these chords have a lot of tension and they scream, oh, I want to be resolved back to a tonic chord right now. So these chords are the 5th and 7th chords of our key. So we've got our G7 and our B diminished. So with these 3 different categories, we're going to make a little circle, and all we've got to do to create solid chord progressions is go clockwise in this circle and start with a tonic chord. So let's do an example. So first of all, from our tonic chord section, we are going to take C. I think we'll take C. So we've got C, and we're just going to move around in the circle. So in the predominant section, I'm going to choose F. So we've got F here, and then we're going to keep moving around the circle, and we're going to go to a dominant chord, which is G7, and then we're going to finish our chord progression again on C. So altogether, our chord progression sounds like this. So that's a really, really solid chord progression. Another tip you can do is you can play more than one chord on a particular section. So if you were on the tonic section, you could play maybe a C, then an A minor. And then let's choose a different chord for our predominant section. So I'm going to choose a D minor, and we're going to stick with the G7 for the dominant chord. So as you can see, we've used 2 chords in the tonic section. We've gone round the circle again, playing D minor and then G7. So let's have a listen to how that sounds. Now that's a really cool way you can create some chord progressions really quickly as a beginner. One last tip, you can start with your predominant chord as long as you finish your chord progression on your tonic chord. So we could start on an F major, move to a G, round the circle, and then finish on a C. Or an A minor. Let's finish on an A minor actually. So we're going to go F, G, A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit of a sadder chord progression there. So as you can see, if you start and end your chord progression with a C, then it's going to be more happy. If you start with an A minor, we're moving into a minor key, and it's going to be a bit more of a minor, sad sounding chord progression. Now, there's that 3rd chord, our E minor in the key. This isn't really a great chord to start and end chord progressions with, but if you're going around the cycle twice, you can start the second cycle with an E minor, and that sounds really good. So let's create a really simple chord progression using this circle. So we're going to play C, F, Then we're going to play G7. We're going to go round one more time, do the same exact thing, but we're going to start with E minor the second time round. So we've got C, F, G7, E minor, F, G7, and then we're going to finish on our C chord just to round things off there. So let's have a listen to how that sounds. All right, so I want you to go ahead, create some chord progressions using this circle. Hopefully this is really simple for you to use. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share it with all your friends that you might think will find this useful. And I'll see you in the next video.